why would people worship something? No, 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 no. This is just one person perspective, mine. I'm like, why would people want to worship that? Like, why would people want to be religious? Like, because everything that I saw so far, if it was a God, I'm like, that guy has to be fucked up. You know what I mean? From my perspective. So
You
that's
said
why
it has to be.
no, but from a person that don't believe, you got to look at it from my perspective. So I'm asking these questions because I want to know. I'm like, why do people need like religion or a God?
Cairo.
I think that's a valid question. I
It
mean,
is. Give me a
Oh,
shot at it,
I'm not
Solo.
saying
that's
it's
a
not.
valid
Give
I
question.
me a
just
shot
think
at it,
Kyra was
Solo.
funny in general. I'm
Oh,
not making fun of
I
her at
think that
all.
uh,
Give me.
a
So, Cairo,
Okay.
if you and your husband, let's say y'all was granted y'all own planet. I don't even want to say island or continent. Let's say y'all
Okay.
own planet. Y'all transition together, y'all energies together, and y'all have y'all own planet. This is y'all planet, y'all
Okay.
world. Do y'all not have the right to go in there and if something is not operating in the order that you want your planet to operate in, you and your husband will have the God power to go into that, or the life power to go into that world and destroy whatever is not according. We could break this down to households. You know, the head of the household has the same power, but not to the degree that a deity of a world has. So that's a question for you. Let's say you and your husband ran your own planet. If right.
Okay.
Because what you're saying is when you read, and you're not the first person I heard say this, when you go through the Old Testament is bloody as hell. But
oh, and
we have to
that's why
understand the reason why. What you say, Solo?
I didn't want to cut you off. 'Cause I feel like I've already done it, but I wanted to say that's why when they say, "Look, God is like this forgiving God," I'm like, is he?
I
I'm
feel
like,
like this. I feel like God been letting niggas get whipped for years, get hung for years, going to
but
prison, getting raped for
that's
years.
what we were. That's
God,
what
even in the
that's what he
Bible,
said. What happened to us if we didn't follow what he told us to do? That's what he said would
Right,
happen
that
to us.
I
part.
ain't rocking with God, y'all. I just had that question because I'm like with the asking your question, you said we had our own planet. Do we
Right.
have the right to form it and run it how we want to do it?
Yes.
Yes, but not being devious. So I don't feel like people that have devious spirits deserve to be mistreated or abused in any kind of form. And you have a group of people that's on this planet that has been subjected to all type of atrocities. You know what I mean? And they've been praying to that God and that Bible, whatever God you want to. And I'm like, God ain't never show up and help their ass not one time. But everybody that's on the opposite side of the coin, like in the Bible, all of the people that, worship the Baphomets, them motherfuckers living their best life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For me, I feel like praying to God is like a form of a curse. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, first of all, you got to get on your knees. It's like you're down there sucking a dick with your hand up to your face. And then even in the Bible, it's like God said in the beginning, I'm a jealous God, worship only me. I'm like, if I'm God and I'm all high mighty, who the fuck that I got to be jealous of? Like, jealousy is a form of haterism to me. So that's why I be asking these questions. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers keep worshiping God. And I'm like, he ain't never show up. But that's just me.
So let me ask this question to the parents: if your child was practically praising another set of parents, and you are the procreator of this child, you wouldn't be slightly jealous of that?
If you God,
Like
how you gonna be
so
jealous of somebody else? You God. Only a hater is a jealous person.
because it does say that, and I just the only this is the strongest
God
rebuttal I
said it
have,
in the
Cairo,
beginning.
is
I am a jealous God. Who the fuck you
I just
jealous
read
of?
that not too long ago. It
I
definitely
don't want
says
no
that.
jealous motherfucker around me. Take your
Yeah,
ass
it
over
definitely say
there.
that.
Okay, well, okay. Can I respond to that?
Go ahead, Solo.
So in the Bible, it teaches that God chose a people. So he didn't really like he was jealous of those people following other gods.
Yes.
That's what the Bible teaches.
Mm-hmm.
So he was worried about the children of Israel following other gods. That's what he's jealous of.
Correct.
He's not jealous of the Edomites and what God
Right.
But
they're
if a
following.
person want to
He
go and follow
teaches.
whoever they want to follow, that's their right. Let them go.
No,
That's like if
I
me and
That's
you
chose
not
you
saying,
guys to
Cairo.
follow
That's not their
my.
right in your
I
world. That's what.
chose you guys to follow me.
a man
Right,
could choose you
Cairo.
as his wife. That don't mean you got to marry and love
No,
him.
Cairo, that's not their
No,
right
that's
in your
not the.
world.
That's
That's why I gave you the
no,
example of you and your husband
no.
having your
That's
own
not their
world.
right.
How is somebody
Like
gonna have rights in your world?
One at a
Like
time.
I chose you guys as a people to follow my laws. And I'm the creator of
Correct.
this planet.
Yes.
And I'm gonna choose you guys out of all the nations in the world to
Come on.
follow my rules.
Right.
So to be my people, so you can teach other people how to be my people in the kingdom. So if you're saying that I chose you to be my people and you guys are gonna go follow other people who haven't done
I'm
anything
not
for
gonna lie.
you,
Go ahead, Solo.
like I
Yeah, I
have
get a little
repeatedly
jealous too.
saved
I'm
you.
sorry.
That's what the Bible teaches. I have
Yeah.
repeatedly
That's some
saved
hater
you
shit to me.
from other people, from harming you, from cheating you guys. I have repeatedly saved you guys, and after I save you and I pull you out of your captivity, you go and follow other gods. If you do this again after I've saved you, this is how I'm going to punish you.
The
And the
curses.
people of Israel accepted that punishment. I mean, accepted that covenant with God, and then they went and disobeyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now they have to go through these curses, and then when I'm ready, after they start back following my rules like I gave them in this Bible, as a people, I will bring the Messiah back to save them again from their captivity. And then they're going to rule over all the other people in the nation, but they have to follow my rules like
Yes.
they
Well said,
promised me.
Solo. Well
Oh,
said.
Chris.
Almost flawless. Almost.
So that's what the Bible teaches. That's why the Israelites, based on what I'm learning in the Bible from the Israelites, that we have to, as a people, because you identify the people, you identify the children of Israel by the curses, what they're going through. So we, as Black Americans, they believe Black Americans are a tribe of Israel, and it's our responsibility to start back following his rules for the Messiah to come back and turn the world up and save us from the curses. That's why we're struggling. That's why we went through slavery. That's why we're going through what we're going through, because we are still not following his rules, still not
Facts.
following his. Like, that's why
So
we're
you
going
that
through what we're
devious?
going
If I
through.
don't follow your rules, you will subjugate me to all.
Yes,
Oh, that's a fucked
yes,
up. Let me stay far
yes.
away from that.
That's what.
Whatever that
Yes.
is, don't choose me. Choose somebody. I'm letting you know right now. I don't want to be
I'm
Well,
saved.
gonna give you an example.
as
Look,
long
look,
as we
look.
don't follow the rules, we're gonna continue to go through what we're going through. I mean, that's what the Bible teaches. I mean,
Let me give you an example though. Like, let's say, y'all like, let's use it in more of a humanity form. Let's say I'm the husband, y'all my girls and stuff. I be damned if you go and fuck another nigga just because you say you so got the free will to do so, and I'm taking care of you. I'm doing all this shit for you, and you
Fuck out of here.
do that shit. Hell no. Because they said God made.
But then God said we have free
all women.
will. So that's the irony.
So
How we have free will and you telling me I have to follow your laws, or you are jealous, some hater shit, or you a jealous God and you're gonna subjugate me to
that's what
all
I'm
type
trying
of
to
harm
tell you
when
though.
we have
Look,
free will though. What about free will? So if you
you
choose me as
do
your wife
though.
and I'm not feeling you and I
You
don't
do
like
though.
you,
That's what
I
I'm
don't want to be
saying.
chose.
Hold on though. What I'm saying is you do, but at the same time, it's like that's like your children, right? When your children get a certain age, after you don't taught them all this and stuff, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't, you can't control what
Thank
they do
you.
at the age, right? But at the same time, you still, if they still asking daddy for money and stuff like that, you're gonna tell them, look, well, look, if you want access to my resources, you're gonna have to be doing shit my fucking way. And that's pretty much what the God of Israel is saying.
Oh, the God of Israel. So that's their God.
No, that's
What? But I thought he said
Yeah,
they had
yes.
many
I think that's
gods.
a fair question too. Yes. The God of Israel, the one that the Bible is talking about, that book is a religious book for a certain group of people. It's not for other races. That's what I'm saying. If you wasn't a part of Israel, I could see why you don't believe in the Bible. But a, if you believe that you're children of Israel, then you do follow the Bible. But I think what Christianity has done is that they're sort of teaching a theology, what people believe instead of what exactly the Bible is teaching.
Mhm.
So that's why I think a lot of people disagree with Christianity, but that's what I think is really messing us up as who I believe are the children of Israel, is that we have been it's like you're is totally in love with Christianity where you're not making smart decisions and you're so deep into it. And like you're saying, you're getting played by one of these pastors because they are working against us. But it's also that a lot of us have been so burned by the church that not we've been burned by the church, but not necessarily what is being taught in the Bible, because we haven't really been exposed to what's exactly being taught in the Bible because we're not really reading it. They're using it as to teach a theology. So they're only picking and choosing, and we're not actually reading what the book is saying. So like, but then we sort of rebel against the church, and so we don't believe in Christianity, which is agreeable, but we don't necessarily have to throw away the book because the book is teaching something completely different than what Christianity is saying.
Wait, we need to give a shout out to Jamie Barbara because when that camera zoomed in,
Wow. Hey, that nigga is cold though. Shout out to him for real.